no boundaries set in no relationship. Sorry. How do I make you feel? I don't want to make this relationship toxic. I don't want to find myself demanding a stranger to love me a certain way.
So now I'm a stranger.
If you don't want to fix your shit, don't fix your shit. I'm only a stranger to you. I got you. Feelings are involved. And most importantly, I want to see you happy and enjoying your game and playing your shit. Every single thing you did as well, I'm forgetting it from now on. And I want to see you as Jareed and learn you. Maybe it's time you to do your shit and I to do mine, and we learn from there.
You sure?
I'm sure. Play your game as you wish. But at the same time, I'm here.
Every night, different problem. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Jareed, Mpumi, and Liema have sworn that we are not going to rest. Last night was such a long one, very, very long one. Throughout the evening, throughout the day, Jareed and Liema seem a bit distant, We didn't really see them kissing, pecking each other and stuff like that. Rather, Mpumi and Jareed seem to be like buddies, they be like friends. They'll be smoking together, spending time gisting together. Even Mpumi made Jareed meal last night until Liema came by to the kitchen side. All of them literally were just there gisting and stuff like that. After some time, Jareed said to them that I'm going to sleep, that he's going to sleep. And all of a sudden, Liema followed him. I'm like, okay, Liema, I thought you've been so cool, you've been so all by yourself, mixing up with other housemates since morning. What is happening this night again? Yeah. So, both of them left, and the next thing we saw is Jareed came back, returned to the kitchen to come drink water. Mpumi took that opportunity to ask Jareed an important question, and she said,
Can I take you out for Valentine?
I'm single now.
Really?
Can I take you out for Valentine? Hey. And Jareed was like, why not? I am single now. And she said, really? Omoditi was shocking to Makeke. Makeke now started asking Mpumi, what is going on between these three chains of yours? What is going on between the three of you? What is really there? Because which one is Mpumi asking Jareed, can I take you out for Valentine? I cannot wait for 14th. It's going to be hectic in Big Brother's house. By that time, he already changed his clothes to this green knicker. And immediately I saw that short, I'm like, he's about to go down. Whenever Jareed is wearing this green short, problem is about to start. Another night duty is about to start. So guys, Jareed and Liema talked for long about their so-called relationship in the house. And at the end of the day, they had no conclusion. And Liema told him, since you don't want to set boundaries, there's no relationship. I'm sorry. She stood up from the bed, went to her own bed, lay down. After some minutes, Mpumi came to the room. And Jareed and Mpumi started their night shift. They talked for long, but keeping flirting aside and stuff like that, Jareed really, really enjoys Mpumi's company because the kind of conversation they have, aside the whole flirting and all of that, Jareed indulged Mpumi in very, very serious conversations. You won't believe that Jareed was telling Mpumi stuffs about his parents' marriage and how, the kind of issues his dad and his mom used to have in their marriage. I'm like, wow, you must really like somebody for you to open up to say stuffs like that to someone. So they talked for long. At that point in time, Liema had already slept off. I'm like, are we just going to talk only this night? Mpumi, do something. Before I said Jack, Mpumi went to the restroom came back and knelt down on her bed. Jareed, on the other hand, later left, went to the dressing area, sat down there for a while. I'm like, what is wrong? Is Jareed really waiting for Mpumi or what? Jareed seemed really restless. He left the dressing room, went to the lounge, stayed there by himself. I'm like, what is really happening? And at that point in time, Mpumi was still awake. I was expecting Mpumi to, come and for them to do their normal night shift. And Mpumi did not come. Rather, she lay down and slept. Mind you, while this whole movement was going on, I mean Jareed going to the dressing area, Mpumi going to the restroom, and all of that, Pale was awake, but she pretended to be sleeping. Our gossip mama, she was awake, and once she see that somebody is passing, she will close her eyes. I'm like, Pale is downloading all the gist between Jareed and Mpumi this night. And also, Liema woke up at some point, started doing the same thing Pale was doing. Started pretending like she was asleep, but she was awake. If anybody tried to pass, she would close up her eyes and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we saw Jareed and Liema in the kitchen. Both of them were laughing. Liema started asking Jareed questions like, how do I make you feel? From rate of 1 to 10, how do I make you feel? And Jareed was not like 1. I'm like, hey, which one is 1? So, but at the end of the day, Liema was telling Jareed, you know what? I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to be in a bad situation. I want to see you happy. I want you to be happy while you are playing your game. Do your thing. Whatever you want to do, however you want to play your game, go ahead and do it. I forgive you for all the things you've done and the one you will do. I'm like, Liema, we know you. Is it not you that just said a few minutes ago or some hours ago that once there's no boundary, there's no relationship? What now changed? So Liema is now saying that don't worry, do whatever you like, play your game with anybody you want to play your game. Just know that I'm here for you, Just do you. And I will do me, okay? Be Jareed and I'll be Liema. Don't restrict yourself. Do whatever. I'm like, hey, Liema, I hope tomorrow now somebody will not start frowning and boiling up when she sees Mpumi and Jareed doing whatever they like. So guys, Liema has officially given Jareed the right to do whatever he wants to do, that she really wants to see him happy and stuff like that. Hey, before you know it though, Jareed now brought his mouth, the normal way now, started pecking Liema. Liema was not responding initially, and Liema asked him like, why do you always do this? And Jareed said the thing makes him hard. I'm like, really? Hey. And the next thing, camera can't they show us Jareed something, no? Hey. Liema saw it and she seemed very excited. The next thing, she grabbed Jareed. They started kissing. Jareed grabbed her bum. Yeah. I'm like, this is intense. It seems like somebody is falling in love already. So at the end of the day, later went to bed. They went to their separate bed, hugged each other, and they slept. I'm like, okay, biggie. We'll keep an eye on Jareed and Liema. I hope Liema will keep to her words. Hope tomorrow now she will not start frowning face. Okay.
Oh, I ain't good, man. He still loves me.
Why can't she talk to humans? Make friends.
Yolanda. It's how she copes.
That's how she is. Then me, I love the personality.
She could never live in my
I
world.
want to tell you.
And she doesn't want to live in it.
Can somebody tell me what ghost obsession is with Yolanda? That guy won't stop talking about her. They were in groups. or 4, they kept talking about Yolanda, how Yolanda is annoying, this one, that one. He kept complaining, and Yolanda was just upstairs singing because she was saved for possible eviction. Baby girl was happy. At some point, she was even singing love song, like referring to her fans. The girl is literally happy, but Papaghost would not just breathe because of Yolanda. Kept saying she's isolating herself, she's not mingling with people, she's a bitter person, this one. And Mitch was just trying to tell him that everybody is different. Yolanda is a happy person. She lives in her own world. She doesn't have to mingle with everybody. Okay? That she's really happy. That's why she's singing and doing her own stuff. She's matured. She's over 30. She has seen a lot of things. She's no longer a baby that needs people's validation. Like Mitch was just trying to tell Papaghost things about Yolanda, but Papaghost will not listen. Like, what is the hate and negative comment all about? So guys, when I thought I've seen it all, Big Brother later brought alcohol for the housemates, and housemate decided on how to share it because it wasn't a lot. So Yolanda opted to share the drinks, and they told her how she's going to share it, and she accepted and started sharing to every other housemate. So Mitch told Yolanda, don't forget to pour for yourself. And she did and poured for herself and kept by the side. The next thing we saw is Papaghost took Yolanda's drink, poured it in his own cup, and flinged the cup and left. I'm like, why is this guy so arrogant? Like, why is he so full of himself? Like, what is that supposed to mean? Everybody waited to get their drink, so you couldn't wait because you are Papaghost. Yolanda should serve you first. I really do not know Papaghost's problem with Yolanda. Like, at this point in time, it's becoming very annoying. That guy is too full of himself. And also, guys, Big Brother really needs to check on Mark Jr. Mark Jr. was literally losing his mind last night. His girlfriend, Fahima, is out of the show. Neo is very close. Confidence is out. The guy wasn't getting himself at all, to the extent of him not sleeping on the HOH bed. Like, he was so frustrated. He was all by himself. Even there was a time the boys gathered and they were talking. They were looking at him. The next thing, he stood up and adjusted the seat and went to an enclosed place. God, Mark Jr. is going through it. That guy needs help. So guys, what do you think about Liema and Jareed's new decision? What do you think about it? For me, if Liema is going to stick to her words, I think it will help her. Like, she needs to be less emotional about this game. If she will really stick to what she said, it will really help her moving forward. You know, everybody should play their game. Everybody should be happy. Jareed, play your game while I do my own, okay? So I hope she sticks to it. But do you think she will? From what we've seen so far, me, I doubt it though, but fingers crossed. And finally, guys, did you notice that Sinaya has been a bit distant? After the whole dinner date and Saturday night party, Sinaya seemed to withdraw himself from Z, you know. No kissing, no hugs, no peck, nothing. Like, what is really going on? Has he had a change of mind? Did his girlfriend speak to him in his dreams? Like, what changed? And it's funny how young Papi will not let Z breathe in that house. Anyway, I like their friendship. I like how both of them are doing like siblings. So guys, this is the recap of what happened last night. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you. I'll see you in my next one.